The area that you see here in green is a native area for sugar maples. And it also, here we are in Kentucky, we're fortunate enough that we're able to tap the trees here and collect their sap because of the weather that we get. Some folks do choose to put more taps into a tree. Here at camp, my preference is just sticking to a single, no matter the size of the tree, but you can scale up. Most literature recommends that you don't put any more than 3 taps in a single tree, no matter how big it is. Here at our camp, we operate on a very small scale. By the end of today, we will only have 13 buckets to collect sap from. We operate a lot like this. We take a 4-wheeler out into the woods and we pick up buckets from the individual trees and then pour them into a collection tank.
That's pretty good.
One of my favorite things to talk about is the history and the legends behind maple sugaring, because when the French and the English came to North America, the Native Americans had already been making the sap into sugar for longer than anybody alive could even remember. But my favorite story is that the Native Americans, before sap is what we know it today, the trees were filled with the finished product, or maple syrup. And so the Native Americans would tap into the tree and they were drinking directly from the tree. And Nenebozo, one of the Native American gods, was looking down over his people, and he was worried about them because he sees them abandoning their culture and their families and the daily tasks that they need to do. And so he scooped up a bunch of water and he sprinkled it over the trees, which diluted the syrup into the sap that we have to collect. So I just think that's a really fun story because it is a lot of work to turn the sap into syrup, but it is so worth it.